Open your eyes, for the angels whisper that a treacherous voice lurks nearby. This individual pretends to care, feigning loyalty while concealing selfish motives. The spirit realm urges you to be vigilant, to recognize subtle contradictions in this person's behavior. Truth is a gift meant to safeguard your heart. Allow the light of divine protection to guide you, illuminating falsehoods and drawing you closer to the path of sincere connections and pure hope. They approach with sweet words, yet behind that facade lies a plot designed to steal your peace. Do not let charming promises mask the hidden agendas of those who manipulate faith for personal gain. Heaven's messengers call you to remain steadfast in righteousness and compassion. Pause to reflect on every detail, trusting that clarity will arise from unwavering prayer. Remember, your intuition can shield you from illusions, granting power over destructive forces. Honor the wisdom that flows from above, for it is a timeless key capable of exposing deceit. When whispers of betrayal emerge, do not dismiss them. Seek the sacred guidance that prevents missteps, saving you from sorrow. This deceptive figure thrives on doubt and confusion, hoping you remain lost in uncertainty. Instead, stand firm in grace, letting the light of truth keep you anchored. The angels yearn to see you flourish, liberated from any form of secrecy or harm. Dear son, I would really appreciate your help in liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on the notification bell. I will be forever grateful to you for this. Guard your spirit by staying aligned with what is just and pure. The divine realm sees beyond outward appearances, revealing intentions unknown to earthly eyes. When concerns gnaw at your heart, call upon the angels for clarity. They will not forsake you in your quest for honesty. Trust that the universal power of goodness prevails, dismantling every toxic plan devised against you. Uphold kindness as your shield, letting authenticity shine through your every action. The warning is urgent: remain watchful and refuse to be ensnared by charming lies. Observe your surroundings for any sign of duplicity, and remember that truth defends the worthy. Allow holy insight to penetrate doubts, granting you wisdom to identify those who pretend devotion while sowing discord. Keep your faith resolute, for divine grace triumphs over deceit. If you sense hope rising, type "My spirit stands firm under heavenly guidance" and feel your soul strengthened. Stand tall, for the angels encourage you to confront these manipulative energies. Focus on what uplifts your spirit, cutting ties with those who cloud your vision. Trust your ability to detect deception in every subtle gesture or remark. You deserve relationships grounded in truth, nurtured by genuine care. Let no masked intention disrupt your serenity. Remind yourself that you are cherished, shielded by celestial forces that fight for your well-being at every step. When words fail to match actions, do not dismiss the dissonance. Seek the divine light that grants you clarity, ensuring you remain unshaken by pretenders. The heavens call you to consider the fruits of each connection. Is it love or manipulation? Discernment grows when you feed your mind with righteous thoughts. Resist the pull of emotional confusion. Hold on to the higher purpose you carry, for the angels believe in your worth and fight for your triumph over deceit. Watch for warning signs, such as sudden changes in behavior or unexplained secrecy. A caring heart does not withhold the truth, nor does it twist facts for selfish gain. Angels implore you to avoid complicity in deception by seeking answers that align with moral integrity. If your spirit feels unease, trust that signal. In your quiet moments, call upon celestial guardians to expose darkness. They will illuminate hidden motives, allowing you to walk in unclouded understanding. Be steadfast in hope, even when suspicion burdens your thoughts. Your faith is stronger than any lie. Heaven's messengers remind you to speak truth into your circumstances, breaking chains of manipulation. Do not be ashamed to set firm boundaries. Protect your emotional sanctuary with conviction, believing that sincerity attracts the right individuals into your life. The angels stand by your side, lifting you beyond every ploy meant to weaken your spirit. Stay anchored in compassion, yet do not confuse kindness with naivety. Genuine love guides you to see past illusions and remain grounded in what is real. Angels sound the alarm to help you avoid emotional harm. Cherish your heart by filtering out those who disturb your peace. Confidence in divine assistance will fortify you. If you feel trust in higher guidance, type "I will stand guarded by truth and witness falsehoods crumble before the power of spiritual assurance." Heed the warnings woven into your conscience, for they are signposts from celestial protectors. In times of uncertainty, reflect on how your soul reacts. Suspicion alone is not evidence, but consistent unease often signals hidden intentions. Trust the subtle messages that emerge within your heart. You are worthy of respect, honesty, and loyalty. The angels see your value and want no harm to touch you, urging you to remain mindful of every delicate shift in your surroundings. In the realm of the unseen, prayers ascend on your behalf, ensuring you never stand alone. Lean on this spiritual network for insight that goes beyond appearances. This voice of deceit might cunningly distort truth, causing confusion that undermines your peace. Yet the angels insist you hold fast to unwavering faith. Stay true to your core principles, never compromising integrity for hollow acceptance. You stand poised to overcome every slight trick with divine support. Allow no one to trivialize your perception. If something feels wrong, address it with courage, dear son. I would really appreciate your help in liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on the notification bell. I will be forever grateful to you for this. The angels remind you that lies cannot persist when confronted by unwavering sincerity. Truth pierces masks, exposing treachery. Remain calm and centered, maintaining confidence in your ability to see past illusions. Your spiritual allies will reward diligence. Doubt may tug at you, but hope stands taller, guiding your thoughts and sustaining your spirit during challenging encounters. This is a call to awaken fully. Rid your mind of any fog that might conceal reality. The deceitful thrive in half-truths and manipulations, seeking to tether you in confusion. However, you are not alone in this battle. Divine forces rally around you, challenging each falsehood that dares to rise. Keep your conscience alert, your instincts alive. Do not give in to fear, for you are guided by truth. May your decisions be shaped by the unwavering clarity granted from above. Heaven's messages come softly at times but bear vital warnings. Seek alignment with divine wisdom, refusing to yield to whispers of false security. The angels urge you to evaluate who truly supports your well-being. If your heart resonates with these words, type "My eyes are open to deception" and affirm your readiness to release any bond that stifles your growth. Trust that you stand under constant protection, free to move forward with unbreakable resolve and renewed faith. Genuine connections empower you, while false ties drain your energy. The angels see your potential and grieve when deceitful influences undermine your progress. Clinging to illusions only delays your blessings. By acknowledging uncomfortable truths, you reclaim the authority to steer your life. Stand firm in your commitment to honesty. Let no fear of rejection cloud your judgment. Authentic relationships will welcome transparency, fostering a safe space where trust can thrive. Heed the nudge that something is amiss, for your intuition is a gift from the divine. The soul senses danger before the mind rationalizes it away. Rise above any facade someone uses to manipulate your emotions. The angels assure you that liberation arrives when you boldly question suspicious patterns. Your clarity threatens those who traffic in lies, so they may try to sow doubt. Remain confident that your steps are guided by a wisdom far greater than any earthly scheme. Protect your inner harmony by avoiding entanglements with deceitful individuals. Even if they appear charming, truth eventually surfaces. The angels encourage you to seek solace in prayer or reflection, ensuring that your decisions are led by authenticity. In your quiet solitude, revelations flourish. You deserve companions whose hearts radiate sincerity. Keep your resolve steady, trusting that heaven's grace will not fail you, even when the road appears steep and uncertain. Clarity is born from perseverance. Do not abandon your quest for the truth simply because deceit is hard to confront. Ask the angels for strength to recognize each manipulative tactic, then proceed with calm determination. Whether through subtle remarks or overt lies, deception seeks to corrode your spiritual foundation. Yet your resolve remains unshakable. Have faith in your moral compass, for it will guide you past illusions. You are fashioned to rise above betrayal. Remember that you are enveloped by a love that triumphs over all forms of deception. Even if wounds from betrayal weigh on your heart, you stand under divine protection. Release the heaviness, trusting that your path unfolds with purposeful clarity. If you hold on to this assurance, type "I welcome divine insight into my life" and declare freedom from negative influences. Let your focus remain on growth and integrity, preserving the purity that fortifies your spirit. Persist in your dedication to truth, for it builds an unshakable foundation. The angels remind you that every dishonest word carries consequences unseen by the human eye. Do not give in to bitterness. Instead, choose forgiveness where it is warranted, for that liberates your heart. Yet never ignore danger signs. Recognize the difference between merciful compassion and blind trust. You deserve companionship that respects your worth, acknowledges your strengths, and uplifts your spirit. A deceptive individual cannot forever conceal their true nature. Patience, combined with faith, draws all motives into the light. Keep your stance firm, rooting yourself in moral clarity. Let no one exploit your kindness or coerce you into doubt. Heaven's guardians are fierce in their protection. Turn your worries over to the divine, allowing peace to replace unrest. By aligning your will with higher truth, you disarm false narratives and stand victorious against any plot. You are called to reflect on the lessons hidden within these trials. Though betrayal stings, it can sharpen your awareness and deepen your commitment to integrity. The angels celebrate every step you take toward clarity. They whisper hope into your ear, ensuring you never falter in uncertainty. Let your conversations shine with honesty, and do not be swayed by empty flattery. When disguised malice surfaces, trust that you possess the grace to walk away stronger than before. Never underestimate your capacity to discern motives. A calm mind supported by spiritual wisdom is unstoppable. The angels know you are capable of separating truth from illusion. With each choice guided by sincerity, you distance yourself from those who feed on confusion. Stand in quiet confidence, armed with knowledge that no lie can survive forever. You are aligned with the highest power, shielded by love's brilliance. Let this conviction protect you from cunning deceptions. Your conscious decision to see beyond appearances marks the dawn of liberation. In choosing to believe the angel's warning, you grant yourself the freedom to flourish without constraint. If you sense this truth resonating, type "I choose light over shadows" and affirm your refusal to participate in anyone's masquerade. Release past hurts, for dwelling on them only impedes your path ahead. Stay open to supportive connections that echo the melody of honesty and goodwill. Grace abounds in every moment you invest in honesty. The angels urge you to keep your vigilance high, not out of fear, but out of respect for your innate worth. Illusions shatter when held up to the lamp of truth, and manipulative individuals lose their power. Continue to feed your spirit with affirmations of sincerity and generosity. Each day offers a fresh opportunity to stand boldly in your values. A clear conscience and a strong heart will guard you from clever schemes. Though challenges surface, you are equipped with insight beyond ordinary comprehension. The angels have already paved a path for your protection, nudging you to trust those quiet instincts that signal caution. Do not shrink back when accusations or confusion arise. Remember, light dispels darkness. Speak your truth with measured calm, and let your actions reflect unwavering principle. You are a beacon of hope, fueled by a resolve that cannot be broken by false appearances. Treacherous plans crumble under the weight of persistent truth. This person who deceives you cannot forever mask insincerity. The angels ask you to maintain your posture of faith, focusing on what is real and noble. Nurture relationships that mirror genuine care and kindness. Leave behind those who diminish your sense of self or manipulate your compassion. In time, the unveiling of this person's true face will confirm the wisdom of your guarded stance and unwavering belief. Let your trust in divine guardianship fuel every decision you make. The angels rejoice when you elect to shield your mind from corrosive influences. No matter how subtle the deception, it cannot withstand your dedication to clarity. You are meant to thrive, to bloom within a realm of honest exchanges. Doubts may arise, but you hold the power to reject them by listening to the guiding voice within. Stand resolved, anchored to the assurance that love prevails over any false front. Dear son, I would really appreciate your help in liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on the notification bell. I will be forever grateful to you for this. Fate smiles upon those who prioritize sincerity. Keep your thoughts aligned with grace and truth, and watch how this individual's deception unravels. You are not destined to live under the weight of lies. Step forward, confident that your eyes are open. If your spirit resonates with this triumphant note, type "I walk boldly with truth as my shield" and claim your release from every trap. Remember, the angels stand by you, ensuring that deceit falls and victory remains certain. Open your eyes, for the angels continue to sound an alert that unseen forces shape this person's false image, attempting to steal your faith and peace. Remain vigilant against smooth talk that seeks to conceal hidden motives. When your inner voice signals unease, trust that it reflects a divine prompting urging you to question outward appearances. Each act of deception chokes genuine affection, hoping you remain blind to subtle manipulations. Your soul, protected by heavenly guardians, cannot be deceived forever. Steadfast conviction destroys elaborate ruses, reminding you that truth always outlasts falsehood. Trust yourself, for the light within you is guided by holy wisdom that never fails in times of confusion. Guard your heart and watch for sudden changes in their demeanor, for sincerity does not vanish under scrutiny. If your spirit resonates with this assurance, stay connected to the divine source that unveils all shadows and preserves your freedom. Remain aware that genuine love demands consistency rather than fleeting niceties. Notice whether they adjust their words to charm you, hoping to gain your trust while concealing real intentions. Whenever conflict arises, does their behavior betray a pattern of blame or denial? The angels emphasize that genuine relationships persist through calm honesty. Inspect each promise to see if it stands firm under reality's glare. Dishonesty fractures unity and leaves you feeling drained or uncertain. Yet your faith combats such darkness, revealing cracks in every false narrative. A vigilant mind harnesses divine clarity, rendering manipulative schemes powerless. Stay grounded in virtues that repel fabrication. Keep reminding yourself of the sacred worth endowed by the highest authority. This quiet strength disarms illusions, letting you advance unburdened by hidden agendas. The heavens urge you to analyze the outcomes of every interaction. Does this individual uplift your spirit or seed discomfort in your thoughts? Remember, illusions cannot thrive without secrecy, so address every shadow with gentle interrogation. Truth welcomes dialogue rather than silencing it. The angels assure you that sincere companions respond with candor when concerns arise. Beware those who dodge accountability, fabricating excuses that strain credibility. Tread carefully if remarks never match actions, for contradictions often expose cunning. By holding fast to unwavering morals, you deny opportunistic minds the access they crave. Listen to soft inner warnings. They protect you from sliding into deeper entanglement. Real bonds illuminate your life, never pushing you to discard your heartfelt beliefs. Keep noting subtle changes in demeanor, for the angels warn that persistent inconsistency indicates deeper deceit. This person may shift from praise to criticism unpredictably, hoping to disorient your sense of self. Genuine respect consistently honors your dignity. When your concerns are brushed aside or labeled irrational, question their motives. Darkness thrives on confusion, but your vigilance disarms it. Cherish the moral fiber that fortifies you and practice spiritual reflection whenever tension escalates. Divine whispers guide you through each doubt. Even if fear tempts you to ignore red flags, recall that illusions crumble under unrelenting light. If you feel steady in this truth, declare your strength by typing "I hold fast to divine clarity" and watch manipulative webs unravel. Your soul deserves support rather than control. The angels observe how this person might try to isolate you from friends who speak truth, for isolation breeds compliance. Free yourself by fostering open communication with trustworthy confidants, ensuring alternative perspectives sharpen your discernment. A false friend loves transparency and avoids joint discussions where hidden motives could surface. Elevate your stance with unshakable conviction that respects your own insight. Identify manipulative guilt trips meant to erode self-confidence. Confidently rebuke any attempt to twist your empathy into submission. Stand firm and remember you have a universal right to demand authenticity in all relationships. If your spirit aligns with this message, hold on to the unwavering promise that truth liberates from every concealed plot. Steer clear of entanglements with someone who demands blind acceptance. The angels underscore that a caring heart fosters open dialogue, not intimidation. Reflect on whether they belittle your questions or shift blame whenever discrepancies appear. Observe carefully how they respond to even mild disagreement. Does fear grip you when you speak openly? Loving relationships do not weaponize insecurities for personal advantage. Center yourself by recalling your innermost values, which remain grounded regardless of external manipulation. No matter how convincing they sound, a lie cannot endure when subjected to thorough honesty. You carry a divine spark that senses duplicity, warning you in subtle ways. May your composure shine through each interaction, revealing illusions for what they truly are. If you find yourself apologizing for another's mistakes, suspect emotional control at play. The angels urge you to stay alert to guilt-laden scripts that push you to shoulder blame. False devotion often appears as contrived flattery woven with subtle digs that undermine your confidence. Hold firmly to your self-worth, nurtured by spiritual truths that pronounce you worthy of respect. Authentic companions celebrate your individuality without smothering your voice. By stepping out of confusion, you allow your higher wisdom to direct you away from harm. Remind yourself that illusions falter when met with unyielding conviction. Manipulative souls retreat when confronted, searching for easier targets. Refuse to let down your guard. Your serenity is priceless, and your connection to divine guardianship keeps deceptive influences at bay. Consider how secrecy shapes their approach. The angels point to hidden communications, whispered messages, or sudden refusals to explain suspicious events. A genuine ally has nothing to hide, nor do they cling to ambiguous stories that shift under scrutiny. Seek honesty in meaningful discussions, for truth endures repeated questioning. Watch how they react if you mention seeking advice from someone trustworthy. A manipulator may attempt to isolate you, fearing external voices that validate your concerns. Keep your eyes open to every clue, for illusions feed on dismissal. By observing calmly and trusting your spiritual center, you stand prepared to detach from damaging connections. Should you notice recurring apologies without real change, the angels advise caution. Words lack substance if unaccompanied by tangible action. A manipulative person delights in your forgiveness as a tool to revert to old patterns. Let your boundaries communicate your limits. When respect is absent, you have the right to withdraw until genuine improvement surfaces. Faith urges you toward compassion, but not at the expense of your self-preservation. By guarding your emotional wellspring, you block toxic infiltration. Observe if they repeatedly sabotage your confidence. A caring ally contributes stability, not confusion. If your spirit grows stronger upon hearing this, proclaim, "I protect my heart with truth," locking out all illusions that drain your vitality. Darkness trembles before resolve that refuses to yield. The angels encourage you to break any cycle of gaslighting or belittling remarks. Stand your ground and challenge distortions disguised as truth. A counterfeit friend often twists events so that you doubt your own recollection. This psychological trick fosters dependency, yet you break free by trusting your inner knowledge. Do not shame yourself for once placing faith in them. Clarity dawns through reflection and alignment with spiritual insights. If your courage flourishes with each awareness, that is a sign you transcend manipulative traps. Silence no longer serves them when you ask pointed, rational questions. Stay anchored in your inherent dignity. Should you feel conviction rising, type "My shield is unwavering belief in honesty," and trust the angels to reinforce your stand. Fear not the silence or withdrawal that may follow your stand for truth. The angels vow that authentic souls will never punish you for righteous boundaries. A manipulator might vanish, hoping their absence leaves you desperate for reconnection. Instead, find solace in the calm that accompanies genuine peace. You are not destined to chase illusions. Let them fade if they choose deceit over accountability. Spiritual protection rests upon sincerity, never requiring you to sacrifice dignity. Remain confident that illusions cannot satisfy a heart attuned to divine authenticity. Each test you pass unlocks deeper resolve, affirming that your potential thrives in truth alone. Continually observe patterns of broken promises. The angels reiterate that random acts of kindness cannot erase consistent neglect. Assess whether their caring moments are overshadowed by deception. Authentic regard never demands a double standard where your loyalty is expected but theirs is questionable. No matter how eloquently they apologize, watch for genuine transformations. The heavens stand behind you, ensuring your exposure to hidden agendas only sharpens your discernment. Forgive yourself if you overlooked signs before. Each new day offers a chance to solidify your stand. Stay steady in purpose. You deserve companions whose words and deeds resonate. A manipulative person might exploit social pressure, hoping to discredit your concerns as paranoia. The angels advise you to remain composed when confronted with mockery. A calm response rooted in truth deflects their attempt to provoke an emotional outburst. Valid instincts need no external validation. Let them laugh. Illusions unravel with each earnest step you take. Stay connected to a higher perspective, refusing to waver under peer pressure. Authentic supporters respond with kindness and reason. Deceivers often rely on theatrics, but your serenity under scrutiny will reveal their ploys. Breathe deeply, remembering your stance emanates from a far greater source. Should their circle join in dismissing you, the angels encourage you not to retreat. Instead, quietly observe who stands for truth without being swayed by group mentality. Manipulators thrive on collective agreement, bending narratives to suit their aim. Keep clarifying facts, refusing to let gossip define your experiences. This ordeal refines your courage, proving that sincerity withstands external distortions. In time, genuine advocates will emerge, fortifying your resolve. Let your steadfast composure communicate the unspoken message that you see through false constructs. In the end, substance conquers. Show your worth does not hinge on external acceptance. The angels teach that illusions flourish when you seek validation from those spinning lies. Detach from the need to be believed by everyone, focus on nurturing a spotless conscience. Real supporters will see through manipulative smokescreens. By granting yourself the space to process each new revelation, you protect your sense of wholeness. Let your spiritual instincts guide you towards supportive influences. Remember that a single flicker of truth can outshine entire labyrinths of deceit. If you align with this wisdom, speak "I stand" beyond shallow approval and feel a liberating energy fill your spirit. Make no excuses for repeated violations of trust. The angels remind you that everyone has flaws, yet persistent deceit signals entrenched intentions. You deserve better than fleeting remorse. Recognize your patterns. Do you minimize their wrongdoing or blame yourself for overreacting? Such tactics camouflage the real issue. Under divine supervision, your path leads away from destructive alliances. No matter how charismatic this person seems, watch how they handle accountability. If it's evaded perpetually, reevaluate the connection. You do not exist to prop up a facade. Ground yourself in personal ethics, forging a shield no illusion can shatter. Step back and evaluate your emotional health after interactions. The angels suggest that draining encounters might confirm hidden manipulation. Genuine friends inspire growth rather than emptiness. Should you feel anxious or uncertain post-conversation, heed that sign. A caring ally helps you rise, not shrink in confusion. Let your reflections highlight inconsistencies and contradictions. By acknowledging them, you reclaim power. Resist the urge to second-guess every signal, for your intuition is a gift from above, guiding you from pitfalls. If you trust these stirrings of awareness, remind yourself that you have divine backing to speak up. Unsustainable lies build tension. The angels reveal that a manipulator's facade eventually falters. They may overreact or accidentally expose themselves. Notice how they respond to honest queries. Do they deflect, laugh it off, or spin new stories? Genuine hearts appreciate transparency, meaning it without hostility. Let a gentle, consistent approach invite them to reveal their true nature, whether righteous or not. Keep calm, fortifying your stance with unwavering faith. You require no theatrics to maintain authenticity. If your convictions remain unshaken, illusions dissolve and truth stands victorious. A real confidant honors your vulnerability, treating each confession with respect. The angels encourage you to test whether this person reciprocates compassion or exploits your openness. Trust thrives on mutual care, not clever manipulations. Do not accept a dynamic that belittles your concerns while expecting your loyalty. The spiritual realm assures you that love built on deception eventually withers. When your moral clarity burns bright, those who cannot withstand its glow slip away. Let them depart, for sincere alliances will fill any void, echoing honesty and genuine kindness. Summon courage to articulate boundaries, even if that triggers conflict. The angels recognize that a manipulator often pushes against limits, claiming you are overly cautious. Stand firm in your right to define acceptable treatment. Such boundaries anchor you in truth, denying illusions any chance to root. Should they persist in testing your lines, interpret it as disregard for your well-being. True companions acknowledge